turns out, as I'm listening to the speech, that it is structured as a problem-solution kind of structure, but I couldn't tell that at the beginning because it sounded at first like, well, here's just a whole bunch of things that might be contributing to this problem about body image. And I'm not exactly sure what the problem with body image issue is. Are people getting sick? Are they harmed for some reason? Is there negative consequence? Because there are plenty of people out there, you know, I don't want to use the people in the ad that you used as an illustration, but there are lots of people out there who probably would benefit from losing a little bit of weight. Your argument is that there are women who are influenced by this beyond anything that's healthy, and it's something that becomes an unhealthy obsession. And so we need to know more about that unhealthy obsession, and I don't think we get enough context on that. You just kind of dive right into the media images instead of giving us a context about what the nature of that problem is. When you get to the media images, at first I was a little uncertain that there was going to be much support for your point, but you did have a couple of good quotes in the middle of the speech talking about how those images contribute to dissatisfaction and how we're a visual society, and as a consequence that becomes so much more important. The illustrations that you have in the magazine and on your PowerPoint are okay, but what we need is some information, again, that puts it into context. How frequent is that? How widespread is it? The notion that there is a lot of dissatisfaction with the way people look seems to be mostly accepted by you as a premise, as a given, as opposed to something that needs to be demonstrated. And, you know, I don't know. I'm sure the world's full of people who are unhappy with something about themselves, but you need to tell us that. You need to show us that, and I think that's kind of missing here. When you got to the solutions, I thought that you had some good ideas there. Again, though, your first solution was get healthy. Well, I thought that's, for example, what that lap band thing was supposed to be helping people with, getting healthy. They're unable to lose the weight any other way, and now they need to do that. So that's why it's a little confusing to me again. You got to be careful about planning all of the visuals. You stand there with that light on your face for most of the presentation, and I found that a little distracting. It appeared that you had gum while you were speaking, and it was distracting to me. If you don't have gum, you're smacking your lips, and so you're going to want to watch out for that on the next go-around. And it just seemed like you needed to... I thought you got better as you went along. Where are you? Yeah, I know you're over there somewhere. I thought you got better as you went along in the presentation, but at the beginning you just seemed like you were all over the place. And then, you know, as you got into it, you had a little bit more control, and probably some practice is what's going to fix that. All right, thank you.